Fire up Mason Rudolph if you're absolutely desperate. Shouldn't be that
Don't
desperate.
fire up Mason Rudolph,
Don't
even if
fire
you're
him up.
desperate.
Don't
Throw
fire
him
him.
for 300.
Yeah, don't fire. Bengals at Browns.
Cover your mouth. They won't just do your order.
He has been quarterback 11 or higher 3 of the last 4 weeks. And everybody hates on this guy. It is Danny Dimes.
I'm hanging up right now. I can't believe
Come on.
it. I'm hanging up.
No. What up? What up?
What up?
What up?
Let me turn my volume up a bit here.
Yeah. Can you guys hear
Turn
me
up the
okay?
volume. Turn up the
Check
volume.
1, 2.
Let's go,
Check, check.
boys.
Mm.
Well,
You ever seen the George Lopez episode?
probably not.
Talks about. He says,
You mean the one where he says, "Man, I can't do nothing."
No, he said that every episode. But
I know.
He says, after you eat your food at a restaurant, you get the check. If you get some lumps on your huevos, you better check.
Nope.
No, apparently not.
Nope, not me.
Wow.
It's funny.
No,
It's funny to me.
I believe
right?
it. I believe it. It had to be there.
for sure.
Week 1 is upon us, boys.
It is.
I'm so pumped. We officially have football in less than 24 hours.
It's too bad that it's the Cowboys and the Eagles tomorrow.
But I'm glad the game one
Kinda.
is actually like a divisional matchup.
Yeah.
Implications in it.
And I actually like that it's like not starting off overseas, even though technically the next game is.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of Week 1 matchups are divisional matchups.
It is. There is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They're not all, but there is a
Vikings,
lot.
Bears, Lions, Packers, Niners,
Giants,
Seahawks. I mean,
Commanders.
a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these.
Yeah.
Giants, Commanders.
But then there's ones like
Browns.
Steelers, Jets that's not. So
Or
right.
Cardinals, Saints.
Not exactly one either.
Not gonna
Anyways,
be
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in to WPF, the When Pigs Can Fly Fantasy Football Show. We are your co-hosts. I'm Sal Adams. That's Corey
Whoa.
Bryant. Yeah.
Hey.
Corey Lambert. That's Corey Bryant. It's actually Corey Lambert, and that is the Wesley Bryant.
we don't want it the same, but we're not.
I shouldn't have insulted Wesley like that. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
You know,
I'll throw
Long
throw
off.
You gotta
dirt
leave
on
me
it
alone.
like that.
You gotta leave me alone. Be nice to me.
Oh, you know what?
You still got your
Yeah.
C7 vertebrae. You're good.
Yeah, you're doing just fine.
It's gonna just take a lot more than that to take me out.
You barely got a scratch, dude. There's not even a scratch on your face.
Mm.
That could have
It
been
might
an
have made it look
improvement.
Yeah, it could have been, honestly.
God.
That's funny. Well, on the docket for tonight's show, we are going to go through picks and locks. This is one of our favorite parts of the show. Generally, this is the Saturday portion of our show. We break it up into Wednesday, Saturday. But we don't have studs and duds this week. Believe it or not, we don't have any studs or duds from last week because it didn't happen. So that's what we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at real-time winner projections. Why are you looking at me like that, man? Make me nervous. In addition to our fantasy locks in each game. So let's buckle on up, ladies and gentlemen, because the WPF crew is about to take flight.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh.
Should be quick, boys. It's not gonna take long. Just a little.
This won't take long, so I feel like we can take some of our time. Game 1,
I got Cowboys Eagles, obviously. So the first
Eagles Cowboys.
2 are gonna be in order Thursday, Friday, and then we'll get into Sundays. Who wants to start?
Corey wants to start.
I'll start. Obviously, I'm going to pick the Eagles in this game because nobody likes the Cowboys. They're not America's team. Haven't been for a long time. CeeDee Lamb is definitely a lock, though. Obviously.
I knew you'd pick that.
Golly. I'm going to do one on each side. I'll do Devontae Smith, not A.J. Brown. I think AJ's going to be locked down by, actually, you know what? Scratch both of those. Goddard.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm bummed that you switched, but I like it.
Goddard.
Go ahead, Sal.
I have the Eagles winning this game. I will say that I am interested to see what the rookie class looks like for the Cowboys. I do think there's a few guys that are going to get some playing time, so that'll be interesting. My locks, only to be different, I guess I'll say Jake Ferguson. I would agree that obviously Sedarian DeLeon Lamb is a lock. I am obviously locking Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Yep. I got Saquon Barkley as my lock. Eagles winning. And my other lock is Dak Prescott. He fell in a lot of drafts for some reason. I know he was hurt, but he's still Dak Prescott. If he's healthy, he's going to be out there. He's playing. He's going to be giving CD the ball, Ferguson the ball. I got here no Parsons. A problem. I think the Cowboys' run defense might be a little bit better.
Interior anyway.
But the Eagles are going to be too much for the Cowboys team. Saquon's going to hurdle somebody.
Surprised none of us took Jalen Hurts.
Nah.
You know, Jalen Hurts is always a lock for me, I guess. So it's just,
Yeah.
it should have though.
Yeah, some of these are really obvious, right? Most of these weeks you're going to start those guys
Saquon,
anyway,
CD.
right?
I tried to go away from the obvious in some places, but for the Eagles, I can't personally ever lock A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and that's why I never draft them unless it's auto-drafted, which I accidentally got A.J. Brown this year. So we'll see what happens there.
Pardon me for a moment, gentlemen.
I am very much so interested in both of the wide receivers in Philadelphia, actually. More so A.J. Brown than Devonta Smith, but I think they're both very capable. I like them. It's week 1, right? So
Yeah.
we don't know how these teams are going to play yet. It's going to be hard for us to take, a George Pickens as a lock in this game.
Right.
Come week 2, week 3, after we've seen a couple games, it might be worth, locking him. Obviously, we're going to mention him. I'm not sure if I would feel comfortable playing him quite yet. If you need him in a flex spot, that's a maybe for me.
Right.
Shall we move on to the second game?
Yep. Go ahead.
Kansas City at the Chargers. Wes, why don't you go first this one?
Chiefs at Chargers. I actually have Chargers winning this one. It's an away game for both teams. I got Chargers behind a tough, gritty Jim Harbaugh run game. It's being played in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of talk about, Kelsey's personal life. Swifties are going to be all over this game. It's going to be a highly watched game because of that. But they're going to start the season with a bad taste in their mouth. My locks are actually Kelsey and Omarion Hampton.
Good luck.
All right.
Go ahead, Wes.
All right.
Or Wes. Jeez Louise, I did it to you again.
Seriously. We don't
up.
look the same?
Hand up. Accountability.
Oh my gosh, dude. And we don't sound the same. I have the Chargers winning this game too. I'm sick and tired of picking the Chiefs. I'm sick and tired of seeing them on TV. I'm sick and tired of everybody covering them like they're the best team ever. They're not. Newsflash. They're already saying that their dynasty's already over. So,
Who's they?
a lot of
Just
bunch of
they.
different people, analysts, random people.
Cool. My buddies at the firehouse said it, man.
Yeah.
So it's got to be true.
No. Yeah, they don't. I don't think I bet they come out of there only scoring 10 points.
Wow.
Chargers are going to have the ball for a good portion of the game with their two-headed monster Najee and Omarion running all over the place.
Isn't
Did
Najee
see
listed
Najee
as
is
the
playing.
third running back listed?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
that's
didn't see
just
what
'cause
the
of the
depth
injury.
said, but
I was looking at
They
a bunch of
announced
depth
it.
charts today, so
yeah.
What's
But
your
they
locks
announced
looking
that
like?
he was going to be the. My locks are going to be Lad McConkey. Obviously, you're going to start him anyway, and Xavier Worthy.
Mm. Man, you guys are stealing my locks. I guess I shouldn't go last next time. I got the Chiefs winning this game. I don't ever like to take the Chiefs, but I got the Chiefs winning this game. I think it feels good to pick something different than you guys as well. So I like that we are on a different thought there. I really like the Xavier Worthy lock myself. And I also like the Omarion Hampton lock. It is tough to lock a rookie running back week 1, especially against a front that's got Chris Jones in it. But I think they're going to try to give him the ball, and I think they're going to try to give him a healthy dose of the ball. You're obviously starting Lad McConkey, like Corey had mentioned. There's definitely other startable options.
Keenan Allen?
I can't.
No,
In a 16-man league, maybe?
maybe.
I'm most interested to see, drop a little fantasy note for you Dynasty guys. I'm sure he's rostered. Trey Harris, I'd like to see what he does for the Chargers. He's my
I bet he
my
gets
sneaky,
a couple
my
targets.
sneaky interest. He'll get a couple targets, I'm sure. Yeah, so that's Thursday and Friday's matchups. Let's go right on ahead into Sunday's games. The first game I have listed is Tampa at Atlanta.
Oof, we're off track here. All right, let me find that one.
No, you're
Are
good. I got it.
you? What did you do yours on?
I did a different order. I have, I can't remember. I think I did ESPN. I got
I got the
Cardinals
app,
and
not all out of
Saints.
order.
But we can do yours.
That's fine. Do that one. It's fine.
Okay.
It's easy to
I'm just looking at what ESPN's got right here for the schedule
Yeah.
in front of me. So anyways, Tampa
Okay.
at Atlanta. I will go first on this one since y'all went first on the
Keep
other
stealing
two.
your thunder.
Yeah, I'm taking Tampa to win this game. I mean, really, there's a lot of guys that you could lock. I'm locking Baker Mayfield for Tampa.
Nice.
I think he's going to have a field day against Atlanta. Looking at Atlanta, I love me some Drake London, but my lock for Atlanta,
Don't do it.
just to avoid picking Bijan, it's Kyle Pitts, week 1.
Don't do it. It's
Peel
his
the top
year.
back. Pull the top back, week 1. Kyle Pitts will get a touchdown.
Just rip off the Band-Aid right now.
Well, since you already
Kyle
said it, I'm gonna
Jeez.
lock Bijan Robinson and get that off, just because I don't trust the receivers yet until I can see what Penix can do. But I got Bucks winning. My lock is Mike Evans. It's hard. Chris Godwin's probably out. I believe he's doubtful.
Ooh,
He's
keep
already
your
an early doubtful.
eyes peeled. Emeka Egbuka.
Yep. But I think Falcons might win the next meeting between these two, but not this one. I think Penix, he's gonna start off some nerves, a little rough, but Bucks will take game 1.
I also have the Bucks winning this game. I agree with essentially everything you guys said, except for the Kyle Pitts lock. Whatever, maybe we can keep doing it. It's just like it's the Cowboys' year, right? 30 years
Listen, man.
going.
Listen, man, it's his time. It's been enough.
I
It's been enough
would.
time under the belt.
I
Penix loves
am.
him.
He does. That's fair. But I have another rookie here. I am doing what you said. Eyes open for Emeka Egbuka. Guy's an
Yeah,
elite
keep your eyes
route
peeled.
runner. He's got great hands.
It's a good time to lock him with Godwin out, probably.
Just for food for thought, real fast, if I can get it off real quick, is guy led. I think he has all the Ohio State records for receiving yards and touchdowns as a receiver, and he was never their number one in his time.
Somebody
there.
Carfax that. Where's the Carfax on that one? Fact
Look it
checks.
up. Look it up.
No, that's a crazy stat if that's legit.
It's
That's a
nuts.
crazy stat.
Or he's in. I don't know if he maybe. I don't know if it's all time, but he's definitely up there in like the best, and he was never their number one.
One thing I want to rotate back to Kyle Pitts really fast, and then I'll drop the Kyle Pitts thing for a little bit. Anyhow, agree or disagree? He's wide open all the time.
Agree.
Okay, he's wide open all the time. What has been the problem with Kyle Pitts? The quarterbacks aren't getting him the football. It's not Kirk O'Chain's throwing the football to him anymore.
Or
Michael Penix
not
loves
getting.
him.
Hold on, and we're not getting a defensive PI in the end zone.
Gosh, you had to bring that up. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
And then Bijan
Same.
on the Falcons because it's his show and nobody else.
Mike Evans. How about Mike Evans?
I already
Starting
locked him.
Evans? Yeah. Running backs, Bucky Irving.
They're saying he's the number 1 this year. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what actually shakes out in that backfield. He was getting drafted early. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Next game I got on the list, Cincinnati at Cleveland. Corey?
I mean, every Bengal ever on this offense. Chase Brown. I'll do Chase Brown for the Bengals. You're always starting Chase, you're always starting Burrow. And then for the Browns, I know who you guys know. I know who you guys think I'm going to pick, but it's going to be David Njoku.
That's who I thought you were gonna pick. Yeah.
Flacco
Big
slinging the
tight end
rock.
guy. I know you.
Flacco slinging the rock. He likes David Njoku. So those are my 2 locks.
I'll jump in. Did you pick it? You're picking Cincinnati.
Yes, sorry, yeah. Bengals
I'm
win
taking
this game.
I'm taking the Bengals. My locks in this game are going to be Jerry Jeudy and
Move on.
T Higgins.
Don't need me. Bengals, Chase Brown, Jerry Jeudy.
All of them.
This has a chance to get ugly. If the O-line can hold up for Burrow, then look for a blowout. But
I think the Bengals defense will look good for once.
if Burrow has to get it out quick, I like Chase Brown and David Njoku. Or I like Chase Brown for that, the dump off plays. Obviously, Higgins, Jamar Chase going to get theirs. But the Browns playing from behind all game, I like Jerry Jeudy getting a lot. Jerry Jeudy getting a lot of looks from Flacco. And I agree with the Njoku pick too.
Yep. Still have a weak secondary, so.
All right. Next on the list, I've got Miami at the Colts. Wes?
Oh, and you're in different order. Okay. This was tough to pick for me. I almost immediately picked the Colts, but the more I thought about it, the healthy Tua and the weapons that the Dolphins have,
Are they ever healthy?
this is a who
They are
scores-
right now.
This could be a who scores last type of game, and if you watch our intro ever, like Sal says, watch out for Danny Dimes. But my locks are Devon A-Chain. Right now he's questionable, but like Sal said, it's real early. You said this off air, but it's real early for the injury report.
Yeah.
But I got Devon A-Chain and Jonathan Taylor.
Locking the running backs.
Yep.
Go ahead, Corey. I'll go
Cool.
last.
I'm picking the
You took
Dolphins.
Miami?
Yes.
Both of you?
No, he took the Colts.
No, I didn't. I said I
Oh,
almost
you were gonna
immediately
pick
picked the
the Colts,
Colts,
yep.
but the more I thought
Yep.
about it, Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins winning this game, and watch out for Waddle to come back. After his sub,
Wow,
30
wow.
finishes last 2 years.
Yeah, it was bad.
Um,
Corey's just hopeful.
yeah, well, you know,
Is he on your dynasty team?
he is on my dynasty team. And also for the Colts, too obvious of a lock for Jonathan Taylor, so I'm going to go Josh Downs.
Why don't you just go Alec Pierce?
I am going with the Colts. I want to lock Danny Dimes. But I'm not
I know.
I will lock Michael Pittman. Danny Dimes has got to have a
I
wide
always
receiver one.
forget about Michael Pittman.
It's because he's easily forgettable, dude. I'm just looking at guys. You know, I'm not going to start him as my wide receiver 1 or 2 this week. If I've got a guy like a Marvin Harrison Jr. that I'm not super sold on, I'm still picking Marvin Harrison over him. I think it's very likely that Michael Pittman averages 12 fantasy points a game in a PPR league this year. I think pretty easily.
He's easily forgettable because he's not a big play guy. He's not
he's just a
flashy.
guy.
He's not an elite route runner. He's just big, and he's a huge target to throw to.
He's an average guy, an average wide receiver, anyways. I mean, but
Yeah.
I think he's got good potential. Looking at Miami, off the A chain, obviously, I'm gonna lock him. I don't know that I trust anybody else in that offense until Tua shows which Tua we're gonna get. We're a guardian cat, brother. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
201 or 202?
Moving on, Las Vegas at New England.
Oof.
I think I'm first on this
Yeah, go
one.
ahead.
Oof.
I'm actually really excited about both of these teams fantasy-wise. I like Jacoby. I like Geno. I want to see what Genti's going to do. I like Travion Henderson. There's a lot of guys I really like here. It'll be interesting to see what Diggs is in a New England uniform now, right?
Yeah, who are your
Yes.
locks? Before you take every person that's on the team.
No, I'm not. I'm just. There's a lot of guys I'm excited to watch in this game. New faces and new places, and I
Yeah.
love it. So,
And the
I'm
coaching staff
taking.
too. It's everything.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm taking New England to win this game. My locks are going to be Travion Henderson. I think Vegas's defense is going to be, and my lock for Vegas is going to be Jacoby.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go next because my locks are Jacoby Myers and Travion Henderson. And I got the Patriots winning. I said this may be a surprisingly good game to watch. You got a lot of Brady ties going on with, ownership of the Raiders, playing for the Patriots, dynasties, or whatever. Raiders team revamped. Geno Smith, Ashton Genty, Pete Carroll going back to coaching where he should be. I just think the Patriots team is going to be a little more disciplined on defense. But then again, Max Crosby could be a great game wrecker. I just like the Pats here.
It'll be a good game. I'm excited. There's a lot of really, really exciting stories in this one.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm last, so I'll take this one. I'm actually picking the Raiders here. And my lock is going to be
Brock
Geno
Bowers.
Smith for them.
Oh.
Geno. And for the Patriots, because we're trying to do this, right? Stephon Diggs
He's your lock?
is my lock.
Okay.
If you had to choose them, that's who I would pick. But
I hope he plays well for them.
Arizona at New Orleans.
What did I want to say? Oh, the reason I picked Jacoby Myers is one, there's a lot of drama going on with him with that contract situation,
Yeah.
wanting to be traded. Also,
has
I
to be
thought you
traded.
guys were going to pick Brock Bowers.
No. I am very, very, very down on Brock Bowers this year
Why?
because
That's a cold take.
Pete Carroll's offense has never produced a top 10 tight end, not ever. Ever.
Look at
their tight
guys
ends.
that
they
they
have.
Ever. I don't care. It's never happened.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant.
They don't target the tight end. His offense doesn't target the tight end.
All right. Take it easy, Will
Is it
Disley.
Russell Wilson? Is it Russell Wilson who doesn't, or is it his offense?
He's the third or fourth read.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end's the third or fourth read.
That's 'cause-
Arizona at New Orleans.
Because Russell Wilson likes to try to drop it in the basket from 40 yards away. What you got, Corey? You can go first.
Cardinals Saints.
Get your
The
cold takes out of
Cardinals.
the way.
It's the Cardinals. I doubt the Saints come away this year with more than 3 wins. They're going to be tanking for Arch, even after
Are you sure about that?
atrocious performance. I got the Cardinals winning. Kyler Murray a lock, and then Saints is going to be Kamara. He's about the only one that's going to be fantasy relevant probably for the whole year.
You want to go next, Wes? Or you want me to?
Since you already mentioned one of my locks, I'll go next. I got Cardinals. It feels like an obvious pick at this point. Saints are going to have a tough season this year, but a healthy Kamara will still provide plenty of fantasy upside. Albeit may start slowing down now he's on the other side of 30. Cardinals win. Call of Duty hasn't been good enough to take Kyler's focus away, so I got Trey McBride and Alvin Kamara as my locks.
Wait till the new update. Things will change.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
I had initially locked Trey McBride in this game. I'm going to switch to Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm not super in love with the pick, but New Orleans defense is not good. So I can foresee Marvin Harrison. He got bigger. He looks really good. I think he's going to be a stud this year. He's going to be the wide receiver that we wanted him to be last year.
With Spencer Rattler at quarterback, what are your thoughts of Olave?
That's who I'm locking on the other side. Okay. Somebody has got to get the targets, and they're going to be behind. Yeah. They're going to be throwing the ball. I don't trust Spencer Rattler as far as I can throw the guy.
Well, you're not locking him, but I get the Olave.
But Olave. I think as long as he's healthy, he is going to be an absolute stud. Yeah. The question is, how long is he going to be healthy?
Right.
I'm going to also take the Cardinals in this game.
I bet he probably finishes like with a 40% target share.
It'll probably be pretty. I mean, who
it's
else
high.
are you going to throw the football to? Kamara? That's it, literally? Yeah. Jawan Johnson? I don't know.
What game do you got next, boss?
Pittsburgh at the New York Jets. I will jump in on this one.
Okay.
I got Pittsburgh winning. DK is my lock. And on the other side of the football, Garrett Wilson.
Hmm.
I'm going to be short and sweet on this one. I don't
Yep.
love
Wes?
the fantasy implication for either of these teams.
Let me go.
Yep.
I also have the Steelers. I was actually ready to go all in on the Jets just based on their defensive back play, but the more I look at the roster, the depth chart, I just feel like the Steelers have more experience, more defensive tenacity. I think Aaron Rodgers might surprise some people in his probably final year, but I got Pat Freiermuth and Garrett Wilson as well.
It's an interesting pick, Fryermuth, when they traded for Jonnu Smith. But I mean, I get it. I get it. I do have the Jets winning this game. I don't
Jets?
trust Aaron. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers anymore. Haven't for a couple of years. Even before he tore his Achilles, but I got the Jets winning this game. Garrett Wilson obviously is a lock for the Jets, and then for the Steelers, it's DK. So
Don't get me wrong.
Can I?
Okay, I was just gonna say I want the Jets to win just because of Aaron Glenn. Just the Lions ties. Yeah, you can say now.
Can I say that I am most excited in this game? There's two things I'm really excited to see, and they're both for the Jets. What the split looks like in the backfield for Brees and Braylon Allen.
Okay.
Seems like a lot of people are down on Brees this year. I think he's a great running back.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be a reason why everybody's down on him, and a lot of it's got to be Braylon Allen back there. Secondly, fantasy football relevancy with Justin Fields is incredibly high. I would watch for that guy scrambling.
He's gonna be running for his life.
I think he could be a very interesting take as a dart throw in some super flex leagues this year, especially during bye weeks.
And the reason I didn't lock DK Metcalf is strictly because I think I trust the Jets DBs.
That's fair.
More.
New York Football Giants against the Washington Manders.
This should be. I think we should have the same ones, all three of us.
We all are picking the command. Oh, I'm picking the Commanders. I said don't sleep on the Giants this year. But go ahead and hit snooze on the first game because they're probably going to start off rough. I have a hard time seeing Daniels having a sophomore slump like other quarterbacks, like C.J. Stroud specifically. He just seems poised and mature at his age and position. But look for a good division matchup here. I got Malik Neighbors and Terry McLaurin as my locks.
All right.
I will jump in. I also have the Manders winning this football game. My locks, I don't think the Giants are going to be particularly good, like ever this year. Just to be different from you, I'm going to lock Tyrone Tracy, and I'm going to lock Deebo Samuel.
Tyrone Tracy dropped in every fantasy draft I saw.
People are worried about Scatabo, but what doesn't he run like
Why?
4.8 40-yard dash or
I don't
something
know,
like
dude.
that?
He's
I'd
He's
probably
Mike Allstott.
I have Tyrone Tracy in almost all my fantasy redraft because he fell so far.
He
I hope
dropped
that
like.
doesn't implode.
I think he got drafted later than like some backups for other teams.
Yeah, he did.
3 for 3 here. Commanders are going to win this game. I got the LSU boys on both sides. Neighbors and Jaden Daniels are locks.
Okay, I like it.
Great locks. Next up, we have Carolina at Jacksonville. This is maybe the most underwhelming game.
I'll go second or last here.
Go ahead, Corey.
The Jags are going to win this game. I mean, it is what it is. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to light up that secondary. That's my lock for the Jags. And then, because they're going to probably be playing from behind, Bryce Young is my lock for the Panthers.
Okay.
I don't have a lock for Carolina. Oh man, I look at
guess
the
if-
running back room like Chuba maybe.
I was gonna say Chuba. I mean, he might be that safety valve if he needs to dump it off or just.
I'm not overly interested in starting him. I look at the wide receiver position. I'm not ready to start Tet yet.
I see what you did there.
He got drafted early,
Yeah.
earlier than I expected in some drafts I've seen.
I'm taking the Jags to win this game at home. I think that's a pretty easy pick for me. I'm most excited to see what Travis Hunter will do. My locks for this game.
He is listed as a wide receiver, starting wide receiver and a backup corner on the
Would
depth
also
chart.
be Brian Thomas Jr.
Mhm.
Let me lock 2 for the Jags since I don't want to lock anybody in Carolina. I think that's fair to do.
It's fine.
I'm starting Tank Bigsby in a flex spot this week with comfortability.
You think he's do you think they're still splitting them 1A and 1B?
I think that I don't know. I think that we're gonna see a healthy dose of Tank Big Jeepers Creepers. I'm stopping.
Yep, Tank. Just say Tank. So I also have the Jaguars. I locked Chuba Hubbard just because I feel like I needed to lock one, but in all reality, if you don't have to start a Panther, then don't. I also locked Brian Thomas Jr. Panthers offense scares me in a way that I don't know what they are. This might be a make it or break it season for their coach on the hands of Bryce Young. The fact that Hunter Renfrow almost lost a chance to make the roster because his kid kept declining the call from the Panthers because they were watching Bluey on his phone is hilarious.
That was funny, dude.
But Jaguars have a pretty solid wide receiver core, and they're due to start winning. They got. Did I see that they have Josh Reynolds, right? Brian Thomas Jr., Josh Reynolds, Travis Hunter,
And Tim Patrick.
Oh no, it's Tim Patrick's, not Josh Reynolds. That's who it
Yeah.
was.
I was disappointed to see Tim Patrick go. Next up, we have Tennessee at the Broncos. Wes, why don't you go first this time?
Pretty sure it's an easy one for us. It's no brainer right now. Anyway, Broncos have been many people's go-to push for the playoff contender this year. Sean Payton's building this team solid, and the Titans are just a big question mark. Rookie starting quarterback, but I actually really like Cam Ward. I think he could possibly be. He's got the right mentality. You've seen it in the videos with him and Shador. I've probably mentioned this before, but he's just like, I'm a football player. That's what I do. I play football. But my locks are, since I have to lock a Titan, I feel like I have to lock a Titan. I'm going to go with Tyler Lockett because I feel like Pat Surtain's going to shut down Calvin Ridley most game. And then on the other end, I'm going to lock Cortland Sutton. I feel like last year he was like an every other week type of lock.
I agree with that.
Bo Nix was still kind of learning. But this will be a fun game to watch, I think. Potentially.
Corey, you want to go or you want me to jump in?
Yeah, I'll go. I also have the Broncos winning, but I have different locks than you do. I have Bo Nix as a lock for Denver, and I do plan on locking Calvin Ridley. Yes, Surtain will be on him, but I think Ridley will get the best of him enough for at least a touchdown.
Well, that's fair. I do remember Ridley always making good contested catches, specifically against the Lions. That one year, I remember he was lighting it up.
He's still good.
Clean sweep Broncos for me. My locks are going to actually be Evan Ingram
I like that.
and Calvin
That's
Ridley.
good. That's good.
I love the Bo Nix start here. I'm grabbing him everywhere I can. I'm interested to see what Tony Pollard does. If I recall, Tyjae Spears is injured right
Yes.
now. And
Injured.
questionable for
He
this
is
game,
injured, yes.
potentially
He's
out.
he's on IR.
With
Yep.
that being, I'm sorry, 4 games if I'm not
4 games,
mistaken.
yep.
4 games, yeah.
Right here. October 5th.
I'm interested to see what Tony Pollard will do in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would feel comfortable starting him. Next up, we have the 49ers at Seattle. So this is another interesting game. Corey, why don't you go first?
I have Seattle winning this game, and it's going to be close, I think. in score, not really in fantasy points between the two sides. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is my lock for Seattle, as he should be for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 49er side, I mean, it's the high risk, high reward, right? It's McCaffrey. You have to.
I almost locked him. I changed mine right before, but I changed mine.
Yeah. So I don't know that I feel comfortable enough with, especially in Seattle, with him Purdy being able to get it to the lack of receivers that he has healthy right now. So
I'm going to jump in and go Seahawks as well. I think Christian McCaffrey is the obvious lock here. I don't know that I'm comfortable locking anybody else in their offense either. Ricky Pearsall is an interesting start if you need somebody in a flex for me. There's a lot of names that I like in Seattle. I think you made a really safe bet with JSN. Sam Darnold. I'm locking him this week in a super flex. Not in a redraft or not in a league where we're non-super flex. He's not going to be my starting quarterback, but in a super flex, I'm comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
So I actually got the 49ers, so I'm glad I'm
like that.
On an island here. Not a huge fan of Darnold, personally. He did show he can win some games last year with the Vikings. I think the 49ers beat up receiving core will lead to Kittle actually having a big game right off the rip.
That's a great lot.
There's just not many options, like you guys said. I do think both running backs could have big games as well. So that's why my lock is Kenneth Walker on the Seattle side.
Yeah, I like that as well. There's a lot of really
he's healthy
guys in this
right
game.
now, so
it's almost like the 49ers could use a guy like Debo right now. But it is what it is, right?
Next up is certainly the biggest game for me this week. It's going to be Detroit at Green Bay. I'll go first. This is a really tough game for me to choose. I think that Green Bay is the second best team in the NFC North. I think with the addition of Micah Parsons, it makes them even better. I'm taking Detroit in this game. I am comfortably locking Gibbs, and I am also going to be locking for Green Bay Josh Jacobs. Which is crazy because Detroit's defense is really good. I want to preface, the only reason I'm taking Detroit in this game is because I don't know that we lost on the road last year. We were a phenomenal road team.
I said pick your offensive player for the Lions. I think there's going to be plenty of points scored in this game for the Lions. I think healthy Aiden Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport being healthy, at least to start the game. I have a hard time seeing Jordan Love putting up big pass game numbers. He's going to have to get the ball off quick to players like my lock, Tucker Kraft, and possibly Josh Jacobs. But again, the reason I didn't lock Josh Jacobs is I do believe that, I know we had Liam McNeil when we played him, but most times, most running backs did not get a whole lot of running yards against the Lions last year. Josh Jacobs might have been one of the ones that did. I can't remember. I feel like he might have been one of the ones that did. But yeah, I got the Lions winning.
Walker did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I got the Lions winning, but my lock for the Lions is actually Sam Laporta.
So he did not have he didn't break 100 yards either game against us, but he had 13 fantasy points, and then he had 24 and a half.
Yeah.
Does he have like 2 or 3 touchdowns?
Yeah.
One game against us?
Yeah, he had 3.
Yeah.
66 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
3 tutties, yeah. Yep.
That was on like 20 carries.
Oh God. The Packers are always the team I'm afraid of for forever when the Lions play them, especially at home or at Lambeau. I do have the Lions winning this game. I'm picking them. Obviously, we're all biased, right? I have Gibbs as the lock for the Lions, and then Jordan Love as my Packer. You can't pick a receiver because you don't know who it's going to be.
If we were doing the show 10, 20 years ago, we wouldn't be doing homer picks.
No, for sure. But
Shit, 5 years ago. Let's
Yeah.
just be real.
yeah,
I do want to say, I think depending on what our cornerback situation looks like, how does Terry and Arnold look? How does DJ Reed look? When we get Amik Robertson, in the secondary, how does he look? Uh, Rock Ya-Sin, I think, is the veteran that we picked up. I want to
Mhm.
see what he does if he sees the field. But if our cornerback room is good, they're gonna be tough out for anybody, truly.
Ryan Branch, Kirby Joseph at the safeties.
Well, we got the best safety duo, I think, in the NFL. Moving on, so we don't spend too much time on our home team, Houston at the Rams.
man, oh, man. Matt Stafford's finally healthy this year.
Is he though?
I air quoted that. I'm sorry, you only saw
Yeah,
one side.
yeah. This game could easily go either way, but I do trust Stafford a little more right now. Again, I keep shaming him, but trust Stafford a little more than Stroud after the way he played last year. But before he got hurt, he was an auto lock every single week, as you guys remember. Nico Collins is my lock for the Texans, and
Look,
Mhm.
Devontae Adams, and I'm gonna lock him for the Rams, and I got the Rams winning this one.
I'm shy on Devontae Adams right now. I know that there's got to be a lot of people interested in him. I think Puka is significantly a better target for Stafford. That rapport that is there. I'm interested to see what happens though. That's an interesting ad for them. I'm taking the Texans. My locks in this game are going to be Kyron Williams for the
You
Rams.
love yourself some Kyron Williams.
I love Kyron Williams. I think he's fantastic. And my lock for the Texans is actually C.J. Stroud. I expect big things out of him this year.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I'm not starting him on my Superflex league though.
Nope. I have the Rams winning this game. As long as Stafford can stay healthy, Puka's the guy, right? I am very, 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 very down on Puka just because of that. Stafford missed all of training camp, all of OTAs, all of everything because he's got something wrong with the disc in his back. So, I mean, he's going to be my lock for now, for this week for the Rams.
Who is?
And then Puka, even though I'm down on him,
Hmm.
if Stafford's out there, he's the guy. And then the Texans, I'd like to see, because Mixon's out for 4 weeks at least, I think.
Chubb.
I'm interested to see how Nick Chubb and Woody Marks perform for the Texans. So
I'd love to see how they split that backfield up. I think Woody's a great option. So you're taking
Yeah.
the Texans or the Rams?
the Rams, probably by
Over on the Texans.
probably by 3.
Hmm.
It's gonna be close, I think.
By the way, I'm only not starting C.J. Stroud in that Superflex because I have Jordan Love and Jaden Daniels.
You're starting Jordan Love.
Against Detroit? Yeah, absolutely.
Look at his splits, man. He's
Can't
good
wait.
against them.
Can't wait. Kirby Joseph's gonna be rocking that baby.
Next
Anyway,
game. That's right there. That's my boy. That's my
I
dog.
know.
Baltimore.
Oh, the jersey. I waved.
at- Yeah. You're so cute.
Woof, woof.
Baltimore.
Oh my
Baltimore at
God.
Buffalo. Baltimore at Buffalo. Listen, Corey's itching for the attention. Why don't you go first, brother?
Oh God, this is the
This is a big game.
AFC Championship game that just keeps happening. If the Chiefs weren't so favored by the NFL and the refs, God, as a team, they're probably the most evenly matched in the AFC. Those two teams together, they're ridiculous. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are electric all the time. I want the Bills to win this game because Josh Allen's awesome and the Bills are fun to watch, just as much as the Ravens are. But I think the Ravens are going to win this game as the home opener, and then if they meet again in the playoffs, the Bills will get the better of them. So Ravens this game, Lamar, and then for the Bills, it's Josh Allen. This is the quarterback. They're always good against each other.
You know it's at Bills, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I also have the Ravens. I also want Bills to win. I like Josh Allen. I just think the Ravens defense is a little bit better right now, and they can just beat you in so many different ways. Also said this could be an AFC Championship preview right here. My locks are Derrick Henry and Josh Allen.
Yeah, the Ravens have a better receiver core, even though they're both kind of gross
Yeah, I'm not a
but
big fan of the receiver core.
for either side. But I think the Ravens take the cake on that one. But
I am
Gabe
also
Davis
taking
is
the
back with the
Ravens.
Bills.
I'm also taking the Ravens.
Fantastic.
My locks are gonna be James Cook, Mark Andrews. As a
oh,
side note, I really like Khalil Shakir in this game.
Is he playing?
Not certain if he
I
plays.
I
I
think
like.
they left him off the injury report. I think he might be ready to play.
Last but certainly not least, coming up our Monday night matchup, the first Monday night matchup of the year. Huge game for ex-Detroit Lion stud offensive coordinator manning the Bears. It is the Vikings at the Bears.
And a huge game for Michigan ex-quarterback J.J. McCarthy's first game starter.
team captain
Mm-hmm.
JJ McCarthy.
Crazy. That's a crazy feat. I'll jump right in. Chicago at home. Chicago at Soldier Field. I'm taking them. My lock in this game is... It's difficult for me to take locks in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago's got 7, 6 really good options. I mean, they've got Swift. They've got... And the list goes on and on. Luther Burden. They've got Colston Loveland. They've got...
DJ
you know,
Moore,
oh my
Roma
God.
Dunze.
Thank you. It's like, holy crap. Cole Kmet even is a great option. So it's hard to lock anybody in that offense that's not named Caleb Williams. I'm not a big Caleb Williams guy. I think Ben Johnson is probably going to unlock the secret sauce for that guy. I'm locking him. Jay Jettis.
If he plays. Just saying. He just started practicing. I'll go. I got Vikings. I think I might just be a J.J. McCarthy slappy, but I really think he's going to be a great NFL quarterback. He didn't need to show his arm at Michigan, but the small fragments of time that he did, he's a very good decision maker most of the time. I can't remember him making really bad decisions. I think the Bears will be a better team this year, but this division is so tough. I really think that they're still going to be the bottom of the black and blue NFC North.
I would argue that I don't know that the Bears have ever had this much talent on offense. I think ever. All around, right?
They've always been more of a defensive known team.
Right. And I think it's going to be who calls a better game rather than what talent is on the field. Electric offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, quarterback whisperer that revived Darnold's career, Kevin O'Connell on the other side. Who's going to make the worst bonehead call at the most pivotal moment?
Probably Ben Johnson, if we're honest.
So
Seen it too many times.
I mean, you're right. I mean, you
Could
try to make but for the Bears, DJ Moore. And for the Vikings, it's always Jay Jettis. So let's do it.
How do y'all feel about Aaron Jones?
I don't like him.
I feel like he's old, and I feel like it's a good thing to hold on to Jordan Mason.
That is a very, very good thing.
He and Kamara for the last 2 years to me have just been like, man, these guys are old. There's no way. And they just continue to pour on the points. I don't get it.
Well, the difference is the Bears. The difference is Aaron Jones. The Aaron Jones gets way more carries than Kamara does.
True.
And Kamara doesn't take very many hits. He doesn't take very many hits. He gets out of bounds.
Boy, we had a lot. We had Eagles on a clean sweep, Bucks, Bengals on a clean sweep, Cardinals on a clean sweep, Commanders, Jags, Broncos, Lions. and Ravens, all in a clean sweep.
How many times were each one of us on our own island? I think I was twice.
I was one time, twice. Corey was twice. You were twice. I actually was for a third time.
Okay.
So a grand total of 7 times were we on an island.
All right.
Be
See
interesting
how
to
it
see.
shakes
I am
out
so
this week.
pumped, man. We will see you guys on Saturday.
Yeah.
Are we not going to do one on
No,
Saturday?
I don't think we need to this week.
I don't think so.
We will see you next week Wednesday to go over
Next week, Wednesday.
Studs and
Studs
Duds
and Duds. Yeah.
and the Thursday night preview.
Gosh, I'm so excited.
Yep.
You guys ready?
Season
Peace.
starts.
Peace. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed our content and look forward to more, please drop a like and subscribe to the When Pigs Can Fly Fantasy Football Show.